Mostly the Mad here, and just got this new video for Necromunda Underhive Wars about Escher gameplay. So yeah, I just thought I'd put it up for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. I'll talk a bit about afterwards about what's so hot about Escher, and you know, what I'd like to see, I guess, and what I like about this video. But I'll just play it first so you guys can watch it.
The Escher, a woman-only gang of chem dealers, stim users, and berserkers. Their bonuses affect agility, melee prowess, and intelligence. This makes them fast movers and great melee warriors. Toxin Specialist, the Escher House perk, means their melee weapons are always poisoned, slowing enemies and making it more difficult for them to fight. Their house passives equally focus on melee combat, preferring a dual-wielding or one-handed style. Benefits include lower cost to hitting with a melee weapon after shooting with a pistol, big bonuses to healing, hitting harder when making multiple attacks, as well as simple bonuses to melee attacks. Their house-specific skills across the various classes continue on a similar theme. Stop opponents from getting away, then hit them fast and hard with multiple sword slashes. When the Escher come knocking, you better have the firepower to take them out from range. Stay tuned for more information from the Underhive.
Okay, so yeah, that's Escher gameplay. Pretty cool. I just yeah, I was just doing the surprised face that you meant to do on these kind of videos, apparently. I don't know if you had to choose any expression to do. I don't know why you would choose, like, if you had a choice between two expressions and one of them was, I don't know why you would choose that one, but anyway, apparently that's what you do, so it's there. So the Escher are looking really good. I was just going to say one thing first about you know, male players playing female characters in computer games, like specifically MMOs and stuff, I guess. But yeah, the rationale is that if you're going to follow around a character in third person, essentially looking at its butt all day, you know, you'd rather it be a butt that you want to look at. Yeah, I don't think that that's necessarily, you know, why I want to play Escher. I think it doesn't have to always be about sex. Like, you know, like, you don't have to be masturbating 100% of the time that you're on your computer. I think just the Escher are just like a cool gang, and they've just got their unique aesthetic. They just look badass, you know. And I like I mean, all the gangs in Necromunda have got a really unique aesthetic, and yeah, the Escher are just one of them. But yeah, they're definitely iconic. I liked in this video all the customization stuff they showed. I don't know, I think I just liked them more. I don't know whether I saw something different at this time, but yeah, I like how they've got the different body types. I'm wondering actually if you can use different body types for, like, I know that you can have the Heavy, which is a character that has some specific skills selections available to them, and the model that they used to show off the Heavy was a bigger character. But yeah, I hope that you can use like different body size models for different characters and stuff. But I don't know, you couldn't do that in Mordheim. Like, in Mordheim, they just had the set body. But yeah, it'd be cool if you, like, that character there, she's a bit of a bigger warrior looking character. I don't know if she's a champion or if you can kind of choose what sort of size body that you want for your characters. But yeah, it'd be cool to have like a whole gang of like big tough looking Escher, or you know, or small ones or whatever. Yeah, I just thought that was a cool thing to point out, how there's the different body sizes. Yeah, you can see two of them at least there. I'm pretty sure there's another like middle-sized body as well that I saw earlier. Just about the customization, I was going to say, I think the customization does look really good. Like, it looks like there's a fair few different options. But one thing that I was missing in Mordheim that I'm hoping to see in this is to be able to sort of have themes for your gangs. Like, when you make a homebrew chapter or a gang in tabletop, you know, some of the coolest chapters will have just really out of the box stuff that gets added. Like, the player sort of makes their army their own by adding their own element to it. Like, so just say you want to make a bunch of Escher that think of themselves as, you know, 18th century pirates or something, so they all wear like those broad brim pirate hats with feathers, and they have eye patches and parrots and stuff. You know, if it was tabletop, you could potentially get you know, kit bash something with some parrot models from somewhere, and you know, make your Escher, you know, pirate Escher. And you see this sort of stuff on the Reddit, on the Necromunda Reddit. Like, people do really cool conversions where they kind of have these themes and stuff for their gangs. So yeah, I don't expect to see that kind of stuff too much. You know, like, you can make your gang all the same color or whatever, have a leopard skin spots like those guys, but you're not going to be able to have all of you guys, you know, wear giant lizard skulls over the top of their heads as helmets or something like that. You know, so it'd be, yeah, I was just thinking it'd be really cool if they, if hopefully this game does really well, hopefully it gets a lot of support from us, and they make a lot of sales, and I guess the thing we want more is more gangs, you know, but I'd like it if at some point they do some sort of monetization in terms of customization, like extra customization options that you can buy. Basically just like hats and costumes and stuff like that. But yeah, if they could like choose those options to be kind of along the lines of the sort of stuff you would want to see if you're kit bashing, if you know what I mean, like I don't know, like alternate weapon sets that look like, you know, Saudi Arabia weapons, or you know, yeah, I don't know, drawing a bit of a blank right now, but you know, like Imperial Guard uniforms, so you're like your gang are, you know, some Imperial Guard regiment like rejects or something, or they stole a bunch of Imperial Guard gear or whatever. You know, you want to be able to make stories up for your guys, and you want the visual customization to be able to like let you represent that story, you know. So yeah, I hope that they keep expanding that stuff. Well, I hope the game does really well, basically, and they just keep expanding it. The only other thing I wanted to say about this video was I quite like some of the combat animations. There was yeah, the combat animations looked a bit more fluid. Some of the ragdolling of the like defeated guys didn't look too great, but still, yeah, it's kind of getting me a little bit more excited about the game. I mean, I'm already pretty excited about it, but it's getting me a bit more hopeful that it looks good, and some of these fight scenes look pretty good. And yeah, I can imagine the different abilities that they're describing, the different stances and stuff like that being good. One thing I sort of noticed some of the previous videos that doesn't play as much into this is this how large the scale of the environments are. Like, I feel like in Mordheim it felt quite cool how it was sort of claustrophobic. You're going down these narrow streets a lot of the time, and you go along gantries and stuff with lots of close-in walls, and vision was a big vision restriction was a big thing, and it gave it a lot of atmosphere. Whereas a lot of these scenes here, like, obviously these characters are close together because they're in melee combat, but when you see the ranged combat, like, the characters are quite far away a lot of the time, and yeah, I don't know if that's going to have the same feeling of yeah, I don't know, just these sort of like wide open environments with all these gantries and stuff like that. I'm just wondering if it's going to be as atmospheric as Mordheim was, but yeah, looking forward to finding out, and it's very close now. So yeah, I think that's about all I got to say. So I'll see you guys next time.